Hello and welcome back to the number one flaky beaner podcast, the Scaper podcast. Back with a entirely different studio, new viewers, old viewers. We had restarted. This has been about a year, pretty sure, but hey, life happens. Everything happens. Moved out of my roommates, even though I know, but since I'm starting for episode 1, just a quick recap. We got kicked out because he couldn't pay, and we got lied to, kind of, I guess. But hey, next time, know who your friends are at, but also watch out who your friends are. But at the same time, who cares? Because it's a great lesson. And now we're right here. You never know. Maybe this is the start of something way better. When I was doing the other one, I felt like I was not being my entire self and trying to, like the last videos. You can go. This is actually going to now be on the main channel. The Scaper podcast is going to be just clips over there. Just, I don't know, obviously redirecting everything to here. If you see the live streams that I've been trying to get back into it. Trying to get comfortable talking into the camera more and stuff like that. So that is obviously the reason why I am all back. And then obviously now long hair, which I was looking through the camera and I was like, wow, I need to cut it. Look at that. And I have a hat because if I don't, my hair is gonna be like right here. I'm not even lying. It's like right here. And I just showered, so it's gonna be all nasty looking. But I use Head and Shoulders. Head and Shoulders, please sponsor me. This is episode 1. Episode 1 of Head and Shoulders, trying to get a sponsor, please. I have had flaky scalp since I was in middle school for some reason. I got bullied for that, but hey, your product helped me. It saved me in high school, even like mid, because I was like, oh my god. And I used to think flaky skin was cool, but then I realized that they were just making fun of me, obviously. And yeah, so thank you, Head and Shoulders. Please sponsor us. Head and Shoulders, sponsor me. One time, Head and Shoulders, this is a true story. I had flaky skin. Again, I thought it was funny. I thought it was like, oh wow, like, I don't know, I have this, I guess. And this guy, this bully guy, this black guy, and I'm not saying because he's black, but I'm just saying he happened to be black. Probably, I think, like, there was only like 5 black people, but he was like the popular black kid. And he came up to me at lunch while I was eating, and he did this. And all the flakiness went on to my lunch. And that is when I knew that, nope, this is not funny, and I am the butt of the joke. So that is why Head and Shoulders sponsor me. Sorry to keep harping on that. Oh, please, that is how I want to start this. Head and Shoulders sponsor me. On to graphically amazing, crazy news. Trump. Damn. Every single time the new AI thing, I'm gonna try and put it right here where you see like the artificial thing where he moves like that. But I don't know, is it accurate? I mean, cause damn, or cause he shot 1, 2. I'm guessing 1, and then the other one shows that it also hit him. So like twice it nicked him, and then the other one obviously he got out of the way. But damn. That could have caused a civil war, and I wouldn't be talking to you guys right now. I probably would have. Probably one of y'all would have already killed me, even though I do have a gun, but I don't have much gun, so I would have probably been dead. Or would have been like Channing Tatum in that movie and try to be like somebody's B-word. And yeah, but thank God. Divine intervention for sure. That's honestly the next topic was gonna be Jesus Christ. Which damn, if you don't believe him, I don't know, you could either say no, the universe. I don't know, I'm trying to think atheist, devil's advocate. Let's see. Atheist can be like, no, dude, the universe was there. The universe sent out its aura and made him do that or something. But also, yeah, I mean, chances, obviously, 1 in a million, and probability and whatever. So you can use that just to, like, not be religious and stuff, but still. Crazy. It's still, but still at the split second. Damn. But that's also brings me on to my first sponsor, UCSSA. Damn it, this is already butchering it, but the good thing is that they're not official. I'm just a part of them. Oh, obviously everybody can be a part of them if you just buy their membership. Any protection is better than no protection, I say. Even though at the end, pretty sure when people are looting on all that, no one's gonna be like, hey, I have US CCA, the gun license company that protects you or whatever. So I don't know. But if you live in like a smaller town, crazier town, because my town has a lot of drugs in here, which is probably not a talked about topic a lot here. I'm not sure. I should listen to other podcasts around here, but I just listen to Theo Vaughn's, which is probably why you're like, damn, this guy's copying. But we all have to draw inspiration from somewhere, and eventually I'll move on to my own wave and try and change it up. But hopefully y'all like the setup here. And then on a lighter note, I bought a gun. Well, I bought a gun. Obviously, I bought two. We have another one, but that one's long. And next is a shotgun, because home defense is way better to have a shotgun, because we're all not John Wick, and we're not going to be like, turn on our flashlight and do it perfectly. So most of us are probably just going to be like, so I'd rather just have a shotgun, blast your kids in the way, but at least send shooters out of the way too. So, and you can probably just make another one or adopt another one, especially after stopping an intruder. Or you can just go to Brazil and get one there or something. I don't know. But that is just the options that I'm giving you guys, just in case if you're not a good shot. And I don't know what the rate is. How many people do have guns? I'm gonna put it up here. And for the audio listeners, I'm sorry, but I'm just gonna throw out a random number. Let's say there are 300 million people in the U.S. I am guessing at least 100 million have a gun, one gun at least. In the family, like grandpa has to have one or whatever. I don't mean like 100 million people have one, even though probably. But either way, now finally on a lighter note, this is what I meant to go on. Is I think UFC 304, Bilal versus Leon, which is the first fight was actually good because Leon was piecing him up. So hopefully it's like that, and Bilal isn't that crotch sniffing. Even though again I like Khabib. I'm a fan of him. I'm not saying. I mean, it's MMA, of course, so probably people are going to be like, well, it's MMA. It's not kickboxing or boxing or whatever. Which is true, but I'm just saying, like, obviously. Well, the one thing that people do not like about Bilal is that he's the number one decision guy. And he hasn't had any knockouts. Has he had any submissions? I'm going to put it up here. Probably because he's good at wrestling. And he trains with the... attack team. No, what's Khabib's? DC's. Damn, I'm blanking, but I'm gonna put it up here, and if you know it, obviously you know it, and if you don't, I'm sorry, but try and come up here to the video at the Isaac Storm, the Scaper podcast. Thank you again. Quick shameless thing. Prediction against that one first, Bilal versus Leon, and I know I'm going backwards or from top to bottom, and I'm only gonna focus on two because the rest. Oh, Patty versus. Oh, never mind. Sorry. Okay, so. Bilal, hopefully, I kind of want to see Bilal versus Islam, because that will be interesting. But the more pay-per-view is obviously going to be Leon versus Islam, or I don't know who they're going to give it to, Shock, or if they gave it to Gary, that would be gay, because he's a cook. Sorry, hopefully, sorry. But, and then the one below that one is going to be Aspinall and Curtis. I think Aspinall now, I was looking back at the fight with Curtis and Aspinall, the first one. He obviously had an injury there. I think Curtis wasn't doing that bad. I think Curtis, obviously, he's going to be a freaking interim champion if he wins. So, I know it's going to be a banger, which I don't like using those words because they make you sound really simple, and I already talk really simple and I'm dumb. So, but it's gonna be a certified banger. I can't wait for that one. And then it's gonna be Patty versus King Green, fucking Bobby Green. Hopefully Bobby Green. Even though Patty's not even that. I used to not like him because he was like annoying, but now he's cool. So let's just see if Patty can get past the gatekeeper of like the top 10 and shit, top 15ish, Bobby Green. Let's see. I mean, obviously it's gonna be pure striking. I can definitely see. It's because Bobby's old too. So I mean, not old. I know that he can still move around. So it's really tough. I don't wanna put him down. I mean, obviously we've all seen what Bobby Green can do, and he's not horrible. Obviously we've seen him get knocked out and stuff. But Patty, I don't think Patty can do what other people have done. Probably not as bad. If anything, it's gonna be Patty late round TKO, late round Bobby TKO, or decision Patty, decision Bobby. And maybe I'm that casual and I don't watch that much of Bobby and Patty, but that is what I'm going with not much information, with casual intakes. But and then after that, what would freaking he get? And I know I'm trying to skip around here for some reason, but after Patty's what? Patty is in the middleweight. No, not middleweight. It's fucking lightweight. Patty versus who would be a good matchup for Patty? Patty versus Charles. That would be awesome. Cause I think now Charles isn't. Even though I think now he's up though. He's gonna go up. So I don't know. But John Jones versus even though I don't know, because I think now John Jones is going to jail, but I don't think so. I think it's not something too serious, like how people were like, whoa, here we go again. But I think he's gonna fight in November against Stipe, and I think John is gonna win pretty friggin' easy. And then after that, he's probably gonna take Aspinall just because that makes sense, and he's interim. Imagine the lightweight heavyweight champion skipping the interim champion of the heavyweight division and just going straight for John, like Pereira, just going straight at John. That would be crazy, and for the money, of course. But I don't know. I want to see first Aspinall versus John, and then the winner of that can get Pereira. And yeah, that'll be freaking awesome. Aspinall versus John. Oh, it's so hard now. Back then I would pick John, probably no problem. Maybe a little bit of struggle. But now I'm gonna say Aspinall late round by decision. Or I can see cause damn. I mean they're both big and we've seen them doing that thing. So Aspinall versus John, that's hard now. I wonder what the betting favorites are right now. Like, if we just made them up, or if we kind of looked at what the odd makers have it at, because obviously people probably already have it at. But I don't know. Minus 200 John, plus 150 Aspinall. But that'll be the good thing is that now I can go on to the topic of Christ, because both John and I think Aspinall like God and stuff, and also in the recent shooting of Trump, John put up this post right here where it said like travesty, Jesus is king and stuff like that, which thank God, because also Trump likes Jesus, which is good. I didn't know, and obviously I should have done more research on it before judging somebody, but you just never know with these guys. But as soon as somebody says Christ, it's kind of like, okay, nice. Hopefully they're not tricked by the white version of him, but the other version where Christ gives, and we are all in his grace. No matter what we do here on earth, we are all, even if you're a good person, what if you're a good person but you never do anything with that goodness and you just keep it to yourself? That is another thing. What I've been doing, I took a trip to New York. I was in Washington. I'm gonna put up the pictures. I didn't take much pictures because I had gained a lot of weight then, and still, but oh well, life goes on and on and on. Plus I just got out of something, so that's why I'm barely getting back into it, because obviously you put all your energy into somebody and then they leave, so you gotta put your energy into something better. Plus right now I was just watching Andrew and Theo Vaughn's podcast. Like, they just got back together and I was like, oh wow, awesome, and they inspired me to do this one right now, so shout out them. And they got 1 million views, or they're gonna get 1 million views in like 2 days, which is awesome. Shout out Theo Vaughn. Hopefully one day I gotta see you. I am going to be doing comedy. I mean, obviously, I'm doing it at a little bar, so it's not a theater, or not even close to what he's at. But I pray that one day I get myself at the Comedy Cellar or something like that to the LOL, which was the goal. But then, of course, life happens and it takes you away from what you're doing, which is good because now you either come back stronger or you just give up entirely, which I guess I was gonna do, especially with that. When you have somebody you're like, whatever. I already have, like, for example, I already have like the landscaping, and I was like, I'm good on, like, I guess financially and whatever. I was like, I'll start a family, I guess, early and do all that because I was like, okay, all my family has done that, like my cousins, everything. But I guess for some reason I'm gonna be the black sheep, which I think I'm the darkest, if I'm not mistaken. So, oh well. Even though here I look white or light, but it's because my light is right there. Hopefully that's not that bad. But I'm recording on my iPhone and recording on. Oh shoot, I know I keep clicking this, so the audio is probably gonna cut, and I'm sorry. But I'm recording on this thing, and yeah. And then after that, but the stand up, I have what jokes? Oh, never mind, it's on my phone. But I've been wanting to do it, and hopefully one day I gotta go on Kill Tony, which I know anybody can go on because you can just. I wish back then, last year I was, or not last year, or like I think or so, when I was in San Antonio or whatever. I was like, dude, I'm so close. Austin's right there. I can go, but hey, no, we're farther away. But it's time to hit even harder and go even farther and actually go to Austin. Maybe in 5 years, I'm 5 years, I'm gonna be 27, 28. Whoa. Maybe when I'm 25, I would like to move to Austin and stay up there for that comedy. Right now, we're just focusing on landscaping, trying to help out my stepdad, and then I guess go up there and just do my own stuff. Which I'm already doing my own stuff because now, obviously everything is good, and again, trying to use this energy, go forward, take Christ with me, of course. Which I had a battle with him, which not a battle with him, but with myself. When of course somebody leaves you, you feel like everything has left you. And in this specific relationship, I guess we were both really into him, and she brought me a lot closer. So that's why I took like my own hatred, because I hated myself for somebody leaving me and not thinking that I was good enough. So I was like, damn it. Not that I cursed at him, which is obviously not like, damn it, what's the word? I don't know. I didn't, obviously I had a little bit of bitterness because I thought that obviously he was like, dang, you took this away. But then obviously he does that for a reason. And even because I was like, what if I was there and then I went into another path? We had this and we all went down, and I lived there. But I'm glad that God helped. I guess he put me in that space to help them, but also them to help me to get him to get me closer to him. And also it was like 5 years after, so it's been 5 years since I had like my last one. So that's why I guess I got reminded. I was like, oh no, a relationship is not simple. And of course, while this happened, also like a family problem happened where they also. So I was like, damn, everybody's leaving, and it was very hard at that moment. That's why I'll be. It took even longer to get back here because I already had all this set up, like for. I guess for not for her, but just like the motivation that a woman can give you to be better. But of course, not saying that that was good. I was just saying that now it's better because now my motivation is obviously Christ, myself, my family, which should have been number one. But again, I got reminded, I got pushed back, and thank Jesus for that, because I don't know where I would have been right now. Probably still all my attention on them, trying to get them forward instead of myself, which getting them forward was also pushing myself. So, but now it's just myself, and all selfish right now, which I guess is not good but not bad at the same time because all the energy was there. But now it's over here. But yeah, sorry. But right back to New York. It was awesome. New York was awesome. Again, the pictures are going to be right here. I saw the Spider-Man, the Amazing Spider-Man 2, where he was like on the red railing thingy and Electro was on top of that. I'm going to try and play the video or whatever. But gosh, that was awesome. And then, Even though I think I talked about that last time, but oh well. I am saying that because I didn't say this. Get this. We went with like my stepdad's family, so it wasn't really like related to me, right? And I was like, okay, whatever. So we went, and then like a day into the trip, I noticed like the mom was like, and maybe it was just me, in my own head, but a lot of stuff where I was outside alone, and she would go outside, and then she would like broom, and then I would move, and then go in the front, and then she would go in the front, and then she would like start picking up like, I don't know, like twigs and stuff, and I was like, okay, maybe she just like maintenance or whatever. And then they lived in North Carolina, if I'm not mistaken, so we were there first, and then we traveled up to Washington, New York, and stuff like that. So like I was like, okay, well, and then myself I was like, I'm gonna just go inside, and then whoosh. And then I was like, okay, she didn't follow me in here, but that's because obviously I think everybody was there. And then I was like, okay, whatever. And then I was probably just overthinking it. And then we were on the trip, and then we were in the car, and then she kept, I don't know, again, maybe it was just me, but I swear she was freaking, she had her hand down there, like on herself, and it was just me and her. And then I was like, oh, damn. So then obviously I got a little freaking spicy too, and then I was like, oh, I'm gonna put it on mine and see what happens. And then we stared at each other for a little bit, and then somebody came into the car, and then we looked the other way, and then after that, Washington, nothing really happened in Washington actually, because it was just family. But then in the New York trolley, she sat next to me, and I was like, oh damn, what the hell? And then at the end I realized that they were probably all on cocaine, because I noticed that they were like this. And then every single family member, including the son, had long pinky nails, and you know what that means. Easy to scoop. And they worked at oil fields, and she worked at like a chicken factory, so I was like, okay, that makes sense now. So I was like, okay, so it wasn't me that I was like good or whatever, but it was that cocaine was good, and that white powder was good. And ooh, and then at the end when we were leaving, she was like, hey, if you ever want to come North Carolina, here's my number and whatever, and just come to the house. We'll show you more around and stuff, because we were just there we were there for 8 days, but we were at their house for 4 days, and then we went traveled for 4 days, and then we came back obviously to North Carolina, and then from there we took the plane back over here to Texas. And then I was like, okay. And then after that, I added her on Facebook. I was like, whatever, I'm lonely, who cares? And then she added me back, and I started texting. And then I was like, oh, what am I doing? I was like, no. Maybe, I don't trust this. So then we just stopped texting. And I was like, no. And then I just added her. And then I was like, yeah, I'm not messing with that. That was not good. It was my, I guess my step uncle's wife or whatever. But again, they were all goat fingered up, which I know Christ doesn't want me to judge, and maybe I'm wrong. Maybe up there in North Carolina, you need a really long pinky nail for those cold boogers or something. You need to go up there, or like I don't know. But them damn pinkies were longer than my eyes, and my eyes are small. I'm a little Asian. But yeah, that was crazy. And was she bad? Maybe, yeah, for like a 43-year-old lady. I was like, damn, sorry. And then, oh yeah, so the deluxe pics, I wish I took more. I wish I could have gone, oh, I saw that. This famous guy, I'm going to put him right here. I don't know, but he's a white guy, and he's always there in New York. And he's like, for every question you get wrong, I get add $1. Or he has like that jar of money, and he's like, guess how much is in here, and you got to keep it. I'm gonna put him up here again. I do not know what his name is, but he was awesome. He got my little brother and my step cousin got interviewed by him, and they were like, Isaac, you should go. But I was like, no, because I know like the content game, and I knew that we weren't what he was looking for, because he needed like energy and like, oh no, stuff like that. And it was like 1 a.m. and I was like, hell no, I don't have energy. Plus, I don't want to. I mean, I could have, but at the same time, I was just like, nah. because then like a day or two later, I was like on his page on TikTok, and I was like, has he posted anything from here? And he didn't post. He just posted. Again, he posted a group of like people, like a huge group of people, just like having a lot of energy, obviously, and that's what he wanted there. So I was like, no, I'm not gonna even try and go, especially with the questions. He was like, one of the questions that my little brother told me that he said was, which border is in between blah 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 blah, and then, or which country, and then I think it was like Canada, whatever. And then I was like, okay. I mean, that was easy, but again, even if I get them right, low energy, you're like, yeah, Washington. I got 2 weeks. Yeah, that takes 2 weeks. Yeah, 2 plus 2, 7. And then he's like, okay, well, you got it right, but I'm not using this. I don't know, maybe. But still, I was just thinking of him not to waste time editing as well, I guess. And then, oh yeah, so I've been live streaming. I've been live streaming all my work. Hopefully you see it all down there. I don't know, just I like it. It was a good way to get back into it slowly, but at the same time, it's exhausting, especially the gaming part of it, because you just have to keep talking. But shout out Nova, because he has been like my first. No, actually, it was Ahmed on Kick. That was like my first guy that was like talking to me, and then it was an Elden Ring enthusiast as well. And then my GTA streams is and my Spider-Man stream is where this awesome person named Nova, shout out Nova, gracias Nova. Sadly, nada más hablas español y esto va a ser puro inglés. Oh, perdón por ahorita. Pero I think there's subtitles. But again, shout out you Nova. Thank you for being a fellow follower and always watching. I haven't been able to stream. I've been working a lot, so that's been the water. Really, the stream. If you look at it, damn, the grass is tall. And do I like it? I guess I like this more, obviously, but I don't know. 2 things is not that bad though, because now I can focus on landscaping and then this social stuff. But yeah, so live streaming has been pretty cool, and an ad here for Gums Landscaping. Is your grass not green? Call us. Let us aerate it. Let us put new grass. Let us cut it. Let us trim it while you focus on what's important to you and your family. Which we all know that your lawn is the most important, because I'm not saying that looks is everything, but healthy lawn, healthy family. That's what I'm saying here. I'm not a part of the company. I mean, I am a part of the company, but obviously. But that is just what I'm saying. This is not a official advertisement. Do not take my rookiness as. But I swear, we've been doing this for over 10 years. 15 years probably now. Well, me personally, I've been doing this for maybe 9 years. 10-year anniversary, which we will be cutting probably houses for free all week. So if you know anybody that has trouble cutting, and maybe elderly, maybe an abandoned house that is by you, and you're like, oh, this is ugly, RGB area, let me know, comment, or my number, I'm not going to put it, but my Instagram, you can, it's exactly my handle, the Isaac Storm. Anyways, right back. But yeah, so I've just been working there and trying to focus on that, and I felt ownership there since obviously, and I felt comfortable because all the co-workers and everything is cool, and it felt good, because here, obviously, with like the deluxe stuff, I know that has taken a pause, but that is only because I did well, and now I just want to step it up a notch, because I knew that the quality wasn't the best. I was just trying to put the brand out there as much as I could, and I did, and now I just have to put myself out there, and now I'm trying to redirect all the deluxe stuff and everything. That is coming soon. If you want a free shirt, comment down below. Free. And I will get that to you in hopefully September. I want to do the first drop. It's going to be simple, just a hoodie. Maybe one of these, because I love wearing these. And hoodie, shirt. I want to stick to quality. Hoodie. Maybe 2 hoodies, 2 shirts. Who knows. But, yeah. And then schedule for here, hopefully we can work around. realistically, I would like to drop every podcast. I guess now let's do it Thursdays. Even though Thursdays I'm really like record Wednesday, drop Thursday if possible, maybe Friday, and then have another one out for a while. Have two out at the same time, two for you guys, and then sadly it's gonna have to go to one as soon as we get into a new studio and stuff where it starts getting more. But of course I'm gonna try and focus, or if I can, just focus all my energy on this. Have you guys here, have real life people here, talk to you guys and stuff like that. That'll be awesome. And yeah, that's basically what I had written down. But 30 minutes is not that bad for especially coming back. But The Boys, let me talk about The Boys just one last time. Just one time for the one time. The Boys has absolutely been crazy. Season 1 I watched like a year ago and I couldn't watch it. I was like, oh, especially the RAPE. I was like, God damn it, the peak. Gosh, and then Homelander. So season 1 was hard to digest. It took me a while, and then finally I was like, no. I just skipped it entirely and started midway season 2, which I know is not that good, but I was watching clips over here and there, so I wasn't too lost. And then from there I watched all the way to now, season 4, which Thursday it's gonna drop literally tonight or 3 a.m. But I have work, so I'll watch it tomorrow. And next episode we will talk about the season finale of The Boys. But other than that, thank you all so much for watching. 30 minutes, 29 minutes of uninterrupted ad-free music. Sadly not ad-free because I'm just promoting all my self-businesses. But I still love you guys. Thank you so much, amigos. Gracias por todo. Y que Dios los bendiga.